up, guys? I am just now getting back from the grocery store and I'm gonna start making dinner. So I decided to sign up for HelloFresh. I've done it before and kind of just got tired of it last year. So I decided to do it again because let me tell you, it is such a struggle to find recipes for one person, and I also struggle because I kind of hate leftovers. So if I made like a big casserole for the week, I would probably waste half of it. So anyway, I'm trying out HelloFresh again to see if that helps me, but I'm going to be making this. So this is the zucchini pomodoro penne bake, and it looks delicious, and I'm kind of stoked for some pasta tonight. So yeah, I have to say, this looks pretty darn delicious. Yay! Can't wait to eat that. Now those leftovers will be good. The verdict on dinner was great. I mean, it is kind of hard to mess up Big Ziti though. But it was really good. Very impressed with my first meal that I just made from HelloFresh. And now, where dreams descend. I swear, I just keep singing Rewrite the Stars. I'm just ready for this. I'm excited. I hope it's good. Better than 2 stars. So I feel like I've hit a reading wall, a block. I don't know what you want to call it. I have read like 26 pages today, and I cannot concentrate. And the book is actually really good. I am super interested in Where Dreams Descend. It's right here on my lap. But for whatever reason, it's like I'm just kind of like hit a wall. Because for the past 2 weeks, I've been going nonstop, reading all the Shadowhunters books, and I did my own 24-hour readathon. And at this point, I just kind of feel like today has not been a reading day. So hopefully I can get this, because I have 2 more. I have this book and then my Korra comic book to read, which that shouldn't take long at all. So really just this is the last book I have left. So hopefully I can finish it. I mean, I have until tomorrow night. I'm just not feeling it today. I've not felt it all day. I've taken like a nap, and I've just laid here catching up on YouTube videos. I've been super lazy. Oh well. Everyone has these days. So I just want to take 1 second to just look at this beautiful bookmark. I think it's one of my favorite ones I've ever gotten out of a book box. I mean, it's just this like metal material, and it is so pretty. It's a Brandon Sanderson quote. Sometimes I feel like it looks like Selena if you kind of pretend that's hair. But it's just such a pretty bookmark. I feel like this was a Fairy Loot one, but it's one of my favorite ones. It's just so pretty. Is this Mistborn? I have no idea. It's on my TBR. Maybe I'll get to that soon. Hey guys, just checking in. I have decided to combine days 6 and 7 into one vlog. I didn't get a whole lot of footage yesterday or a whole lot of reading done, as you saw. So I have turned that around today. I have finished 2 of the Legend of Korra comic books. So Turf Wars Part 1 and Turf Wars Part 2. And that pretty much picks up after the end of the 3rd season of Legend of Korra. I'm not going to go into it because I feel like if you haven't seen it, there's like so many spoilers about that. So if you've watched Legend of Korra, definitely check those out because they're great. So I only have part 3 to read, and I'm going to try to get that done because that would put me at 8 books for the reading rush. I am also about 220 some pages into Where Dreams Descend. It is super good. I'm really enjoying it. Definitely gives me the Greatest Showman vibes. feel like we're watching Zendaya. It's really, really good. So basically, it's a competition between magicians to become like the greatest magician of Glorian, which is the city that they're in. But the city itself has a lot of mysteries. It is kind of like just fallen into ruin, but no one really knows what happened or why. And we follow 3 different characters, main characters, I would say. So we have Kalia. I think that's how you say it, actually. And she is like the showgirl, and she was a born magician. And then we have her assistant, Eros, yes, who we follow, who she kind of just found him on the street. He was kind of a thief, and she took him under her wing. Then we follow Jack, who kind of is, he's giving me off like Beast vibes from Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure how I feel about him. I really like him. He also gives me Darkling vibes. So I feel like I can't decide if we're supposed to like him or not. I definitely think we're supposed to think he's like super hot and intriguing. So there's that. And then we're also following DeMarco, who I feel like he is Zac Efron's character, but I'm not 100% sure. And there's a competition, of course, and Kalia is, she's the one that is basically submitted herself. She's the only female magician that is participating in this competition. And she's going up against, so DeMarco is one of the judges, and she's going up against all these other like male magicians, and they're not even supposed to let females compete, but she was strong enough that one of the ringleaders wanted to let her in. But here's the thing, people keep mysteriously like disappearing, and we don't know why or who, so it's interesting. So there's definitely like a mystery portion to this book, and then there's also stuff going on between Jack and Kalia, I don't know which way you say it. So, but also DeMarco is like sneaking in. Things are heating up. So anyway, that's the update. I'm gonna head back home now. I went to the pool earlier and then just came here to let Sophie out. So, be back in a jiff. Hi friends, I'm just checking in. Just got back from walking Odin around the block and heating up my baked ziti leftovers for dinner. I've gotten to about 300, or well, I can't speak apparently. I am around page 300 of Where Dreams Descend. It's really good. I'm super intrigued. I don't know if it's going to be a full 5-star read. I haven't figured that out yet, but it's definitely at least 4 stars. Things are happening in this where I really don't know what the plot twist is going to be, which I guess is a good thing. So I can't figure it out. I don't know who's good, who's bad. So, but the city itself is definitely weird. So it's like there's a being that we don't know about yet that's kind of gripping Glorian, and I can't tell. I don't think that it's Jack. But, you know, things change, and I can't tell right now. So, yeah, there's that. Well, that was a ride. I just finished Where Dreams Descend. I ended up giving it 5 stars. I thought it was really good. Totally different from I don't know that I've ever read, so I've never read the Caravel series. So this was my first, like, take on magicians and circus-themed books. And man, that was really good. So it kept me guessing up until the very end. I still am not really grasping exactly what's going on. I don't feel like we got a ton of answers, but not in a bad way. I definitely feel like there's room to continue growing, and like this mystery is certainly not done yet. I will give like a broader review of it whenever I wrap everything up, because I only have one more book to finish, which is just a comic, so I should have that wrapped up in like 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself though. I've read so much over this readathon. It's like I should have a readathon every week. But then I'd probably cry. But anyway, I'm really impressed that I've had a lot of really great books this week. I don't even know what's my standout favorite, but I'll have to think on that. I will check back in with you guys shortly. I did it. We're done. I read 8 books for this reading rush. I finished my complete TBR. I feel like I look like a hot mess. I can't escape the squeaking. Hey guys, we're done. Read all 8 books in 7 days, however long it's been. The reading rush is now over. I'm exhausted. I feel like I look slightly haggard, slightly worse for wear. That's okay. That's what happens when you read 8 books. So I wanted to take this time to wrap everything up. In total, I read 2,340 pages, which, I mean, I feel like that's pretty impressive for a week. So let's talk about the books that I read. I was able to read all 3 volumes of Turf Wars, the first Legend of Korra comic series after it ended. So respectively, I gave a 4 to the first one, part 1, 4 to part 2, and 5 stars to part 3. I really enjoyed being back in this world. So I'm like midway through the Avatar, like the Last Airbender comics, but I'm still missing part 1 of the next set in the series that I'm trying to read. So the North and the South, I'm missing part 1. And it's sold out on Amazon for whatever reason. So I'm waiting. I might have to order it from Barnes & Noble. But anyway, it was nice to be back in this world. I'm not going to go into what these are about because otherwise it would be extremely spoilery for The Legend of Korra, the show. This pretty much picks off exactly where it ends. So yeah, I really enjoyed these, and they were kind of a nice break in between books. Today, I just finished Where Dreams Descend by Janella, sorry. It's been a long day. Janella Angeles. Like Los Angeles. It was really good. And this edition is gorgeous. It's the Owl Crate one. I was super impressed by this. So this gives off the Greatest Showman vibes, like hardcore. I feel like our main character, Kalia, is very much like Zendaya from this movie. And there are 2 guys in this that were kind of quite, like, I still, even at the end, like I mentioned earlier, I still really am questioning what's going on. I don't feel like we got a whole lot of answers, and I'm sure we will in our next book. I'm not upset that we didn't get the answers. It still felt like it wrapped up well, in my opinion, because it still made me question a lot of what's going on. So I'm definitely like, I think I'm Team DeMarco, but also Jack's kind of calling my name because he gives off major Darkling vibes. So, yeah. So anyway, I did give this 5 stars as well. As you know, I read The Court of Miracles. Did not go well. I gave it a 2. We just will leave that at that. And then I've already put the other ones on my shelf. So I did read the Gilded ones and absolutely love that one. Gave that one 5 stars. I read Death Note, which that was Black Edition Volume 2. Technically, it was volumes 3 and 4 in the series. Gave that one 4 stars. And then read Phoenix Unbound on my Kindle, which I gave that one 5 stars, and it made me cry. So there's that. If you asked me to pick my favorite read from this readathon, that would be really hard. Because the 4 technically 5 stars that I gave, I don't know if I could pick between Where Dreams Descend, the Gilded ones, and Phoenix Unbound. I think Phoenix Unbound is kind of different because it's more of a romance. So it's kind of off on its own. But the Gilded ones and Where Dreams Descend are both fantasy books, but they're very different. So it kind of depends on what you like. I think Where Dreams Descend has more of like mystery vibes to it. Yes, there's definitely like magic in there. I still don't feel like I know too much about the magic system itself. and maybe the gilded ones had a bit more world building. I think I would have to go with the gilded ones by Domina Forna. I really was impressed by that, and I'm looking forward to pre-ordering the hardcover because it's not out until February of next year. So I think that might have been my favorite book from the week. Yeah, if that tells you anything. Like, it was excellent. And I remember, like, thinking back into my blog, I could not put that book down. I probably would have put Where Dreams Descend down just because I'm exhausted, but I wanted to finish it for this readathon. So also, someone is angry that I took away his ball because he was squeaking it nonstop, and I just wanted to get this filmed. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this, my very first big giant readathon for the Reading Rush. I've loved every second of making these vlogs and can't wait to continue making them. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.